Demon Slayer follows the story of Tanjiro Kamado, a young man who lives with his family in the snowy mountains. One day, he returns home to find that his entire family has been slaughtered in a demon attack, with the exception of his younger sister Nezuko, who has begun to transform into a demon herself. A demon slayer named Giyu Tomioka appears and tells Tanjiro to go find Sakonji Urokodaki on Mount Sagiri. Along the way, Tanjiro and Nezuko encounter a demon and successfully restrain it, but Tanjiro finds himself hesitant to kill it. They eventually meet Urokodaki, who puts Tanjiro through a test to prove his worthiness and accepts him as his student. Tanjiro trains under Urokodaki to become a member of the Demon Slayer Corps, but must pass the final selection to be recognized as one. He successfully completes his training and survives the 7 days of final selection, and returns to Urokodaki's where he reunites with him and Nezuko. He receives his sword from a swordsmith named Haganezuka, and his Kasugai Crow, a familiar used by the Demon Slayers as a messenger, soon appears to provide him with details for his first mission. Tanjiro investigates some missing girls in a northwest village, meets Kazumi, whose fiancée vanished, intervenes to rescue the next victim from the swamp demon, and struggles to protect Kazumi and the girl while trying to defeat him, and is overwhelmed until Nezuko intervenes. They defeat the demons, and Tanjiro asks about Muzan Kibutsuji, suspected to be the first demon, and able to turn people into demons. Tanjiro goes to the next mission in Tokyo's Asakusa, detects the scent from his house the day his family was killed, and follows it to find Muzan in disguise. Muzan escapes and turns a passerby into a demon. Tanjiro is rescued by Tamayo, who wants to take down Muzan as well. Tanjiro and Nezuko are brought to Tamayo's place, and she reveals that it may be possible to create a cure for becoming a demon, but they are suddenly attacked by two demons, Susamaru and Yahaba. Tamayo reveals that the demons are not of the 12 Kizuki or 12 moons, the 12 strongest demons that serve Muzan, as they don't have a number in their eyes. After defeating the two demons, the siblings depart for their next mission, and Tanjiro encounters another demon slayer from the final selection, who is harassing a woman into marrying him. Tanjiro stops the demon slayer, Zenitsu Agatsuma, from disturbing the woman. He reveals he hoped to die during the final selection due to his weakness and low resolve. The two are directed by Tanjiro's crow to their next location, a large woodland mansion where a demon has taken the brother of two children, Shoichi and Teruko. Inside, they are separated by the supernatural nature of the mansion and encounter a powerful demon, the drum demon, Kyogai. Tanjiro and Zenitsu team up to fight and defeat Kyogai, with Tanjiro using his water breathing to adapt to the demon's unique movements, and Zenitsu is revealed to be very strong, but only when he sleeps. Afterward, they find a rogue boar-headed, which is only a mask, demon slayer, Inosuke Hashibira, who reveals he had known all along that Tanjiro had a demon in a box with him. Thanks to his incredible sense of smell, they defeat the demon, and the group bury the dead and recover before being directed to their next mission on Mount Natagumo, on which both Zenitsu and Inosuke join Tanjiro. Along the way, they encounter other demon slayers who have been controlled by webs, and a short demon who orders them to leave or be killed by Mother. The Demon Slayer Corps then sends two slayers from Hashira, or the Pillars, a group of the strongest demon slayers, Giyu and Shinobu, to assist them. Tanjiro and his allies face off against various demons, including the puppeteer demon Mother and the spider demon Sun. Along the way, they also encounter members of the 12 Kizuki, Rui, holding the position of lower rank 5. Through their battles, the characters face their own personal struggles and reflect on their training and past experiences. They ultimately succeed in defeating their enemies, but not without suffering heavy losses and injuries. This arc also delves into the complex relationships and dynamics within demon families, as well as the moral implications of killing demons. Tanjiro is put on trial by the Hashira for carrying his demon sister Nezuko. The Hashira debate whether he should be executed, but their master Kagaya Ubuyashiki intervenes and tells them not to be hasty. Tanjiro explains Nezuko's situation, but the Hashira are skeptical and claim it to be his bias. Sanemi Shinazugawa, a harsh and aggressive member of the Hashira, stabs Nezuko multiple times, but she is able to resist his taunts, proving that she can resist human blood. Kagaya recognizes both Tanjiro and Nezuko as demon slayers and assigns Tanjiro the task of killing a Kazuki demon first. The siblings are taken to the Butterfly Mansion to recover, where they meet Shinobu's protege Kanao Tsuyuri. The Hashira discuss the worsening damage caused by the demons and the less skilled new demon slayers. Tanjiro continues to train and eventually beats Kanao. He receives a new sword from Haganezuka and reaffirms his goal to aid Tamayo's research and return his sister's humanity. After the training, a Kasugai Crow tells the trio of their new mission to the Mugen train, where 40 people have disappeared. He farewells the people of the mansion, including Kanao. The three arrive at the train station, but Inosuke causes a commotion, attracting the police. They are forced to flee due to demon slayers not being recognized by the government, which is unaware that demons exist. They jump onto the train as it leaves, which has Kyojuro Rengoku, the fire pillar, on board. And there you have it, our whirlwind tour through Demon Slayer Season 1. What a roller coaster of emotions and epic battles. If you enjoyed this recap or have any thoughts on your favorite moments, feel free to share them in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you're a Demon Slayer fan, and subscribe for more anime content.